Welcome to DennisTechTips. In this video, I want to show you how to remove the background of a picture on Windows. To do this, we are going to be using an app called Pen3D. This app is available on both Windows 10 and 11. To launch the app, head over to your search and then search for Pen3D. When the search is done, you see the Pen3D app, click on it to launch. When the app is open, you are going to see something like this. So right here on my desktop, I have a picture that I downloaded from pixabay.com, and I'm going to be using this picture to illustrate how to use Pen3D to remove the background of a picture. Back on the Pen3D app, to import the picture into Pen3D, I'm going to head over to menu and then click on the insert button. After clicking on the insert button, you are going to get this open dialog. And right here you have to select the location where you have the picture you want to remove the background. So I have mine on my desktop. Select it and click on open. Or you can simply drag and drop the picture in the app. Now I have the image on the app. We can proceed with removing the background from here. When you select this magic select button, you will get these notes around the picture, and you can drag them to crop out the excess parts of the image, leaving only the subject you want to remove from the background. This will help the app to understand where to focus on. When you are done, click on the next button on the right hand side of the screen. After clicking on the next button, the app will do its best to separate the subject from the background. As you can see, the app did a great job of removing the subject from the background, but there are little patches right here that are left out. To take care of that, on the right hand side of the screen we have two buttons, the add button and the remove button. When you select the add button, you can add parts of the subject that are left out by simply drawing a line on the area, and it will be added just like that. So I'm going to take care of that right here and right here, and we also have some right here. And that's it. The remove button, on the other hand, does the exact opposite. So if you have parts that shouldn't be part of the subject and they are added, you can use the remove button to deselect that area. When you are done and you are satisfied with what you have, down here you have the autofill background button. Now when you check this, it will automatically fill the background after separating the subject, instead of leaving a big white patch, and then click on done. And I have this subject separated from the background. Now I can move the subject, resize, and I can do whatever I want with it. And you can see the background is filled because I checked the autofill background button. To save this, you are going to copy it by right clicking on it and select the copy option, or just press Ctrl+C on your keyboard. After copying the image, create a new file by going over to menu and hit on the new button, or pressing the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+N. When the file is open, paste the subject image. Right click and click on paste, or just use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+V. Resize the image to fit on the canvas. The next thing is to export this image. To do that, head over to menu, click on Save As, and select Image. Right here you can select your preferred save as type. We have PNG, JPEG, PNB, and the rest. So if you want the image to have a transparent background, go with PNG. Leave every other thing on their default and make sure that transparency is checked, and click on Save. And then you get the Save As dialog. Right here you can choose where you want the image to be saved. I am going to select my desktop and give it a file name. I am going to save this as DennisTechTips and click on Save. Now when I go over to my desktop, I will find my image there. You cannot see it, but there are spaces on the sides of the image. Back on the app, I am talking about these spaces, so I'm going to crop them out. I'm going to go back on the Photos app and then click on the crop button up here. I'm going to drag this to this point and this here, and then click on Save a Copy. Select the location where I want it to be saved and change the file name if I want to. I'm going to just add the number 2 to the existing name so that I don't overwrite the old one. and click on save. Now on my desktop, I have the cropped image. So that is how to remove the background of an image in Windows. I can now use this picture wherever I want and place on any background of my choice. If you find this video helpful, please give it a like. To see more content like this, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.